Okay, hi guys. We're going to highlight some of my favorite trading strategies in this series. To be honest with you, these are strategies that you can pick up straight away and start using or play around with at least. They're pretty basic. All of these systems have a few things in common. One, we've been using them effectively for several years now. They're all really simple, and in fact you'll be surprised how simple some of these are. And we have everything right here for you to start trading them, all through Little Fish FX. So typically I refer to many of these systems as beginner systems or starter systems, but that doesn't mean they don't generate any lower returns. It just means that they can be simply applied, and they support basic trading off of one monitor without any complex systems. All of these systems I'm going to talk you through. I'm going to be using euro dollar charts because that's the most commonly traded pair. However, they do work on other pairs as well. I'll try and highlight those to you as I go through, but for now we'll stick to the euro dollar as I know a lot of beginners like that. So let's start going through the fun parts and let's talk about the very first system. So I'll personally be using NinjaTrader platform for everything. I've used the NinjaTrader platform for many years, and so all of the charts you will see are on the NinjaTrader platform. The reason for that is, one, all of these indicators predominantly come standard on NinjaTrader, or we supply add-ons that are the indicators for NinjaTrader. And we've specifically built these, and you can get these on the Little Fish FX website. One other question, just in case you ask, I'm running quite a powerful computer here. It's a big 8 monitor beast, 16 processors, 32 gig of RAM, latest graphic cards, etc, etc, as you can imagine. If you're interested in a computer like this, get in touch. We can probably get you a good deal. However, what I want to highlight is you don't need a computer that big. You don't need all those monitors. As a challenge, we actually got one of our team to trade these systems from his phone for the past month, using simple alerts and simple charts. He set notifications off of our systems on his home PC, and you can do that through the Little Fish FX website, and then he just traded them on his mobile. Turns out he was slightly better than when he was in the office, which probably says a lot about him, but he actually managed to do it from a phone. So if he can do it from a phone, you can definitely do it from a laptop. Another quick point before I get into things, I'll try and give you ideas on ranges for stops on these systems, but ensure you work this into your own trading plans. Different people like different styles of stops and profit targets, and you really need to fit these systems to your style. It's no good me saying you need a 50 pip stop loss if you're only comfortable with a 10 pip. So you really need to work these out and play with them before you start trading them directly. One final note is all of my charts will be New York closed candlestick charts, as so should yours be. This is extremely important when you're looking at candlestick patterns and charting patterns. Make sure you have New York closed candlesticks. If for some reason you're using MetaTrader 4 and not NinjaTrader, you really need to be careful that you have New York closed candles, as MT4 is set to the computer's server time. It's not cheap to keep MT4 servers in New York or on that timeline. It's much cheaper to stick them in an obscure place. So ask your broker to ensure that you have New York candlestick closes. If you don't, to be honest with you, the best approach is go get yourself NinjaTrader. NinjaTraders do some fantastic deals. You can practice on it for free. You can set all that up yourself, and you can have charts exactly like mine. But okay, that's enough for the introduction. Let's get on to some of the fun stuff. Right, so now I've explained myself, let's get on to first system. First system is based on stochastics, and it's been brilliant on Aussie dollar, it's been brilliant on cable, so pound versus US dollar, euro versus dollar, dollar CAD, for several years now, and it's blindingly simple. Primary indicator is a short-term stochastic, which you can see down here. This is a default indicator as supplied by NinjaTrader. Here's my NinjaTrader stochastics. Here's my settings. Period D is 7, period K is 14, and I'm using a 3-period smooth. Very, very simple. The other thing I have on my chart is pivot points. Now I'm using our own pivot indicator. NinjaTrader comes with a standard pivot indicator which is perfectly adequate. I just like my lines to go all the way across the screen and have nice price markers. So we have weekly and monthly. This indicator is extremely cheap in our shop if you want one that does exactly the same. So that's my chart set up. That is all I need. I've added one horizontal line to my stochastic at the 50 point. This will become clear in a minute. If you need a refresher on pivot points or stochastics and what they are and what they do, go check out the articles by Bill and Ted in our educational section. There'll be a link below this video depending where you're watching it. Go check out those articles, they'll tell you more about it. So, I've got my stochastic indicator at the bottom, I've got my pivot lines market, and that's pretty much all you need. And I've got a 4-hour chart up. You'll need the 4-hour chart. As I said, this pretty much works on Aussie dollar, Euro dollar, pound cable, dollar CAD. It's pretty consistent. So the rules. What we're looking for is crossovers, and we're looking for crossovers above and below the 50 line. So we're looking for these. When we have the yellow line cross below the green line, and when we have the green line cross above the yellow line, here we go, I'm just pointing them now, and we're looking for them above and below the 50 mark. These are your long and your short entries. So, whenever that yellow line crosses below that green line, or when that yellow line crosses above that green line, these are your entry points. So, above 50, we will look for shorts when that yellow line is crossed. We will look to close it when we get an opposite signal and take the opposite direction. So you can see initially, and I'm using my cross indicator here, we are going short here, we're moving along, we're exiting here, we're going long, and we can go short here. Hold on, let me just add this one. And add that one. To be honest with you might not have got that one, but that's okay. If you missed them, that's not an issue. So what did I say? We're going short here, we're getting out, we're going long, we're going short. You might go long there, briefly. So where's that? Here. And you'd get out there. So I'll add those two on for us. Oops. We're going short here. We're going long down here. We're going short up here. We're going long down here, and you'd currently be long. That is it. It is that basic. It is that simple. Stick to those rules, and that's a nice trading system that you can easily apply. Typically has a win ratio of about 50 to 60%. You'd be looking to get about 1.5 to 2 times your reward versus your risk. So you'll almost win almost twice, probably slightly less than twice what you lose on those trades. Aussie dollar, placing stops around 80 to 90 pips. Give it room. Is normally good. Essentially what you're trying to avoid is these sharp breakouts, and you just get stopped out of these. Euro dollar, if you run a slightly smaller stop, 50, 60, 70 pips will work a lot better, and that's all you should need. Strategy is extremely good if you can be consistent. The challenge with this one is you need to be consistent. You're going to get a trade once every 2 days per currency pair you're running this on. It can be a lot to manage. You can get crosses in the middle of the night. So you just need to be careful with it. However, very effective system. And if you're using a NinjaTrader platform, you can easily automate this one. Challenge with automation is making sure that you get in quickly enough and not on the close of the bar after the cross has happened. So that makes it a little bit more challenging. If you ran this since the beginning of 2012, so for the past 2 years, using mini lots, so £1 a pip if you're spread betting in the UK, it's about 2.5 grand you would have made on Aussie dollar, £2,000 on Euro dollar, £1.5 on some of the other crosses like cable, dollar CAD, if you were consistent. If you add in some good money management rules, only take trades in the direction of the overall trend, things like that, then you can actually improve this system an awful lot. Right, short and sweet, nice little system for you all to try. Go have a play with it. Let us know how you get on at littlefishfx.com, and I'll see you back here for the next installment.